This is the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if this is the last episode or not. It's
Oof.
certainly at the most it's the penultimate episode. So
I love the word penultimate. I
great
just
word.
do. It's a great word. My students don't
Just
know this, but anytime they say the word penultimate in their essays, I'm like, you're gonna get a little
1 point
yeah,
yeah.
boost.
yeah.
Tick. Penultimate. Tick.
Sometimes they use
Um,
words that I like, and I'm just like, I like that word. But I know for a
Another one.
fact you have no idea what juxtaposition means, so don't use it.
oh, the juxtaposition of the what is the second and the penultimate? You know, that's quite the second session to penultimate session. The ultimate juxtaposition. So would you care to give us a recap of last
Yes.
session's cool, super awesome events?
Yes. So we Baron Quanto offered right?
Varden. Sorry.
Varden. I misspelled his name. It's fine.
Yeah.
Varden Quanto offered us a place to rest for the evening. Kaiser asks about how they tell time here, which is more like they track time through how the dragon does, and it seems to have been over 20 generations since the light went out and Sonataire. Nope. No, that's right. Sonataire. Took over. I always say Sutor further,
Yeah.
which is the last
Sonnetor is
campaign.
correct.
Yeah. Beatrice attempts to connect to the name that I can never pronounce the first time around.
Zlatoric.
Zatorix. Power and magic through Tommy's stone. Learns a little bit about the fact that the gifts of Zwatorix can become more complex the more you know about the dragon, but is unable to really connect with anything other than get this foreign feeling placed upon her that the stone is home. So, not exactly what she wanted, but hey, made an
Can't
attempt.
always get what you want.
Not according to Beatrice.
It's just like fuck that. I always get what I want.
We also learned that the people here call themselves prospectors, and they live in what they call the node because of how close it is to the surface, and that there are two races here, but they sort of intermingled with each other as time has gone on. So it's difficult to say who is truly one race over the other, kind of vibe. When we awake in the morning, as Astra brings us to Nettie, one of the older. Was she what
I think it's
Dragmara?
Neffy. I think your F and your T
Neffy?
are
My Neffy?
yeah.
Was it Neffy? I thought I heard Nettie.
No, she's not a pot.
But
She's a lady.
I also was slightly congested last session, so
Blame it on the congestion.
I will blame it all day. My allergies have been fine this week. It's been so nice. But Nefti, she's one of the oldest people who lived here. And she's suspicious of us, understandably so, as we are from the surface, basically saying, yeah, we'll do the thing that you want. Well, totally. It definitely won't just toss away everything you want. Don't worry about it. Trust us immediately.
By the way, we're alien
trustworthy people.
invaders.
Yes. We're trustworthy people. We have a discussion about trusting each other and the whole tit for tat kind of vibe, Like we gotta give as much as we get kind of vibe. And we do inform her of our origins and the fact that yes, indeed, we're not from here, and that we were left from our home, or forcibly removed from our home, and we're trying to get a new one, which breaks the brain of Quanto. That's his worst fear alive, which is understandable. And they decide after a bit of discussion that in order to see what we do, we must have our dragon judge us and then do what he says. And so with that, we all are able to reach inside a part of Zwatorix, in which we are sort of mentally taken over with this conversation. Kaisar and Kiara are able to have a little more control of their combo. Unfortunately, Beatrice and Abigail are not, but we tried our best. Really did. But we are all eventually standing in front of Zwatorix's mind, in which she calls us all by our names, including Abigail's real name, or her first name, I suppose, as Tanya. And he tells us that he offers shelter, not judgment, and provides Kaiser his last mark as we discuss basically, are we like, what are we here for? What is the purpose here for? Are we willing to do what we need to do kind of vibe, which we all agreed to. We are back to our current state of consciousness, I suppose. And we were able to tell them about our conversation, and the prospectors here decide, you know what? They're willing to help us. And in doing so, they give us the vehement blade, which is basically, as Joe said last session, a lightsaber. She's got a lightsaber now. Um, um,
I'm not
but it's very,
excited
very
about
dope.
that at all.
No, it's very, very,
No.
it's very, very dope.
Unexpected lightsaber.
As well as they get to see the fact that Kaiser has all of the marks now, all 4 marks of the 4 deities working in tandem. Crazy. As we head back up, to go up to the surface, and that's a couple hour, walk. Kaiser and Abigail, or Tanya, depending on how you want to say,
or Tabs.
Or Tabs.
Sorry, Tabby.
Tabby.
Forgot about that.
Or Tanya Gale. You could also do that.
No.
I just
No,
realized
that one you
Tab
can't
was
do.
Tanya Abigail Barden. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Tab.
My Tabby that's why her.
I was just thinking of
Tabby.
Misfits and Magic. I was caught on Misfits and Magic.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, gosh, let's switch. They have discussions about their connected past, in which we learned that Tanya Abigail Tab was a professor attempting to get away from the leadership and question it, which obviously worked super well in her favor. Definitely didn't have her mentor betray her. In which when she was a professor organizing these kind of radical events, Kaiser sent her like a letter in a query, and she's kept that in her little back pocket wallet thing ever since. This idea of growth in seeds and all of that. It's a very rough recap of the very nice thing that he said, but
that's recaps do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And then, of course, because we're all in a semi-enclosed location and the echoes bounce off of each other, Kiara and Beatrice do grill Abigail about her Tanya past, my exact wording, for the notes. And just like, hey, what the fuck? How did that happen? Oh, Nero was the one who led you to come over here because she talked to you about working for the family? Cool. Also, my sister was a really big fan of you. She had all of your lectures taped all over her room.
I forgot that you outed her as a fangirl. That was
Yes.
awesome.
And also, it's really, really funny, at least to Beatrice, that you stopped her from going to one of those protest events when just a few years prior, somebody was organizing them. Understandable.
It is incredibly ironic.
It is.
But also great advice.
It is good. What he's talking about here. It's okay. In like 10 plus years anyway, we're all going to get kicked off anyway. So we leave the underground and we find ourselves near the temple that has been painted black by Sonator, in which also that we're in like, there's a little valley area with the black smoke all over it, and we hear the shamblings of the unkempt and other things saying that he might bring up a little bit of a fight to us, potentially. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Kaiser had a conversation with Horatia about, compromise and what that means, and she's like, this feels like this goes against what Desimata said, and he's like, well, you better change your attitude because we have to do this kind of thing. And she's like, sure. And Horatia totally isn't being controlled by Sonatary. She's going to join us and actually help us out. And we're...
Everything is fine. Your files are exactly where you left them.
That litmus is coming up very soon. Don't worry.
It's actually Tommy who's the one who's gonna betray us. It's the ultimate, backstab sneak around.
The rug pull. So you are at the mouth of this cave. The dwellers below have left you to your own devices because the sunlight is streaming into this cave. You have a little bit of time to sort of organize yourselves, a few minutes before,
Like 10 minutes?
before the immediate threat of these things are coming up the valley. So what I propose is not a fight in the valley. Yeah, I have the map up.
Ooh.
You should be able to see the map.
Oh, I do.
So you have to go straight down. You can see that's where the cart track is, like straight down on the map, and then it turns a corner, and you're basically looking for a way up. It's sheer sides for that first part of the passage. After you turn, hopefully you will find a way up there. Somewhere around here there is a path to the temple at the top, because it was the pilgrim's path. You're disoriented. You don't know what direction you're coming from. What I propose is, instead of combat, we do we've done them as projects before. You could also call them rituals. You could call them skill challenges, whatever you want. So it is, each of you needs to make in sequence, like you need to make as a group, a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, and then a level 5 check. That will get you to the end of this, the bottom of the valley, where you will be able to find a like a way up to the next level, and then getting around to where the temple is going to be is a second one of those, another challenge, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So my thought is, each time you do a check, you tell me if you're using an ability, or you tell me what maneuver you're trying. We figure out what skill you're using from that, and then we narrate your success or failure. The more successes you have, the less resistance you will get on your final push to get up to the temple. So you're eliminating future threats as you go through this. So it is worth spending effort on it, because you are easing the last hump that you have to get over.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Point of order, real quick.
Yes.
The digging machine that Abigail has. Could we
yes,
have
I do
asked
have that.
prospectors how to properly use it if it were to be powered?
It takes a liquid fuel that was missing from it.
Okay.
And it is like a grinder, essentially. It will only run for 10 to 15 minutes before it would need a refuel on the reservoir that it has. So you could use it for this, or you could save it for later. It would be a light weapon, so it would do 2 damage. Because it is lightweight, it is an extremely fast-moving disc. Essentially,
Yeah.
it's an angle grinder. Think of it as that. But you people would, from a medieval standpoint, you would not know what an angle grinder with a portable motor was.
Does it look like it could cut through stone?
Make our own path.
Yes, not instantly, but it would. Yeah, over a period of a few minutes, you could cut a piece off of a stone. I don't think you can't make it like a doorway or anything.
You're right. I'm just thinking, like, cutting, like if we use it to cut away a section of stone and then have like a landslide in front of us to block off whatever may be approaching us.
That could be good.
Yeah, as you make your way down, we will see what opportunities you have to engage something. But yeah, you can definitely pitch that.
I'm just trying to go through my inventory to see like things that other people have.
Yeah.
That we could use.
Real quick, Greg, how long does it's not telling me how long my shard of protection lasts.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. Well, I'll wait for that then.
Yeah, our armor isn't really going to be a factor in this part of things, so.
No, but you might want to put it on her sister for a second. But if it's maybe not yet.
And then, if there is any interaction we attempt to make with any of the 4 powers that be, if we are to, just depending on how this goes, if that ends up being the most difficult check, I would like to have Kaiser do it because of all of his assets to do so.
Well, you're the one most connected, so it makes sense.
Also, a reminder, obviously, you can use XPs for rerolls, but you also can use XP for player intrusions. That's not just for this part, but that is an option that you have, which is you spend an XP and you pitch me something awesome that you are going to try and pull off. So the first thing is most of the people who are with you are seeing the motion down in here and the sheer number of it looks like an army like got trapped here or died here or was sieging this place and passed, and now the remnants of that army are slowly rising up, but after thousands of years they are there is nothing mentally left of them. They are this mindless force of zombie, unkept that are coming towards you.
They couldn't be persuaded, is what you're telling me.
No, the unkept are slow and hit hard. The shadows can maneuver much better and can climb with you and are more likely to keep pace with you, but do not hit nearly as hard because they are so incorporeal. Fabio looks at you, Chiara, and says, I'm not saying that I don't want to be at your side, but I have considered your nobody dies rule and what would happen to the children if both of us are out there. I would
Go ahead. Sorry.
I would prefer to stay here.
Thank you for not making me say it first. I love you, amore, and I have every intention of following the rule.
Good. Okay. And then if there is some problem, we can still discuss with these lovely people who live in the dark about another strategy for making it right in the future.
I'm just gonna put her arms around him. We're going to have a good future. We're gonna make it work.
He just gives her a big, long kiss. Before I go over, check your volume now that they've said their goodbye.
Thank you.
Nero and Dante approach you. We can see what you are up against, but we feel like the fact that you have, Dante goes, embraced this god of greenness so well that we have not yet been able to do is that you have much better odds out there than we do.
Well, I'd prefer you stay safe.
Thank you.
Ambition is hard to do by yourself. So.
He goes, yes, I was thinking of perhaps we maybe discuss why we are doing all the things we do for you, because you seem to have had a shift in priorities if this all works out.
Because you like me and I'm pretty?
Nero goes, because we were thinking more like you are doing the right thing for the most possible people, and anybody who does that could use like a hand without too much questions.
Sure. Yeah.
They look at one another. They look back. They go, I guess the chat's not really over the way you say, sure, yeah, but okay.
Well, think of me fondly kind of vibe, right?
We always think of you fondly. I don't know why you wouldn't think we think of you fondly.
Well, it's a possibility that one, if not all of us will die. So, well, maybe not Abigail, but she could fall into a hole, and that just might be the last bit we see of her.
Let's not talk about that. Let's just focus on the fact that you are in a perfect position with Abigail and Kaiser, with so many colors flowing around in him, out him, and the very nice sword that Your sister has now.
I will make sure that your father stays okay. Nero.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. Was I don't know if he needs someone to stand in the way of anything, but maybe you stand a little bit like behind him to make
I
sure
will
nobody sneak up on him.
stand next to him and watch his back.
Thank you. Abigail, Tommy walks up to you, his pack slung on his back tightly, and he goes, I don't know if I told you this, but Cat Malfonce told me to see it right down the line. And we're almost down the line. I'm going with you.
Do you have a weapon?
Ooh.
Yep. And he digs through the bag and he brings out a big green glowing dagger, one of the original ones that he had stashed away for himself.
Good man.
Because I got lots of, I got a saw in here. I've got like a sledgehammer. I've got a thing that'll like it rolls around and it makes all kinds of noise. If you want to distract someone, I've got lots of stuff in here. Just if you think of something, give me a minute. Maybe I can dig around for it. It's kind of my style.
That's very useful. Thank you for your
Ingenuity. That's what they call it. Ingenuity.
That's the word. That's the word. Also, I was gonna ask, what were you working on in there?
Ooh, good question.
Sorry, in where?
In the mountain
The mine.
with the breathing, the breathing walls. The night
Remember what he was
before
looking
we talked with the the night before we talked with the dragon, you were working on something. I didn't know if it was important or.
He goes, I was trying to write down and make pictures of all of the machines we'd seen.
Ooh.
Could you understand a lot of what you saw?
Nope. But
Okay.
We tried.
but I mean I could probably given enough time, but not right now. I mean, I know it's a lot of work went into those things. Just about everything they had that I could see, a lot of work went into it, and a lot of precise work. They're smart people.
Yeah. When I was speaking with the dragon, he mentioned that, or they mentioned that a lot of people, when they come to the surface, everyone on the surface isn't going to take too kindly to what's been going on down below. And I think it's important for people above to understand these machine things. And I feel like you probably have a better grasp on it than I do. So,
Maybe a little bit.
assuming we get out of this, I'm being positive here. Thank Kaiser for that.
Thank you, Kaiser.
Yeah. I need someone to help me navigate all of the understanding that goes into machines like that.
My eyes and my ears will be open when we get out of this.
Wonderful. Great. Now, do you know how to use that thing?
Yeah, the pointy end goes into things you don't like.
Yeah. And try to protect yourself. And she'll show him some like a brief defensive stance for him to take while he is fighting through this valley.
He takes your tip and he looks at you afterwards and he grabs you by the wrist and he pulls you in a little close. He goes, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to try that, but mostly I'm going to be running for my life.
That's fair. I think that everyone here is going to be running for their lives.
Understand.
Horatia doesn't even, she has a brief conversation with cousin Lucia, and then she is standing at the cave mouth with her staff lit, waiting for you guys basically to catch up to say your goodbyes.
Seem impatient at all?
She's ready. She looks scared. You don't even have to look.
Okay.
And we're behind her?
Yeah.
She's at the... Okay.
She's at the mouth of the cave. She's waiting, looking down into the valley, trying to pick out exactly what's stirring down there.
Abigail would like to approach Horatia.
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna pull out the sword Cecilio gave her. She has that ready to take with her into the valley. And she's gonna say, so I've never been a super religious person, but I understand that you have your beliefs. Kaiser has his beliefs. Everyone has their own beliefs. When it comes to swinging the sword of Desimata's light, do you have anything that would make it hit even harder?
I have no light to spare from our original supply. I know the light that Kaiser is carrying is very important. It is the last we have left, as far as I know, to light the beacon. So, I'm sorry, but I cannot make a permanent improvement in anything at this time.
It's okay, I just thought I'd ask.
It's a good question, because if I had enough light, I could probably, now that I have slept on it and I have been here and I have seen other things in action, I might have been able to put another rune of some kind on it. But once the beacon is lit, I guess it is too late to worry about whether it was enough light or not. I'm sure at the temple there will be plenty.
What are you gonna do once we get the light lit?
Ask, I guess. It is Kaiser's destiny to light it. I am now worried about what he feels his destiny is. I have not had time to meditate on this, and my vision is unclear because I have not had the time. But the last I saw, Kaiser is destined to light the beacon. That was before I heard about the lens and that you have this agreement with these people from below who I did not know existed when I had this vision.
None of us knew.
Yeah, that's
to be fair.
Very new information.
Yeah, it's new to everyone.
I'll let you know if I sleep on it and I learn more.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, okay. And she just leaves.
Nero comes to you, Kaiser. He's like, so Dad, you made it all the way to all everything of the crazy stuff all over you. Your one arm, your other arm, your face, your neck, your chest. Anything a part of you not go crazy?
Kaiser just looks at Nero for a good bit, probably a little too long. Maybe make her worry just a little bit. Has he gone crazy? And then he just laughs. It's like, no, every bit of me has gone crazy. But wouldn't this adventure make anyone lose it just a little bit?
Yeah, for example, I'm now rethinking my reason that I follow around a Beatrice, but I'm not thinking of not following Beatrice around anymore. How does that work?
At the 11th hour?
She's still thinking.
No, I'm going to keep. I mean, obviously, Beatrice is the one that we're going to hang with, but now I just think about why we do that, and now why am I thinking it now? I look down in the big black valley and I think, but what is it the reason we do this? What is it the purpose? What? I think, yeah, I go a little bit crazy, but mostly I want to give you a big hug.
Oh yeah, big bear hug. He kind of lifts her up and then cracks his back a little bit.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm not as small as I used to be, and you is well, I'm not going to say anything about your age, Dad. I'm not going to do that.
That's okay. I feel it every day.
You would think the least the gods could do, they could make you feel a little younger.
No, it's okay. He takes her hand in both of his and says, "I love you." That's scary. It's gonna be okay.
I don't want to watch, but I'm going to end up watching anyway. So
That's okay.
if you get to the other side, you send a signal. You make
I'll make the
making
boom.
sure we see you over there. Yeah, make it the boom. You did that already.
Boom.
He just gives a very affirming, like, I got this.
You all walk up to the edge of the cave.
Kaiser
Left.
puts his hand on Horatius' shoulder.
Ooh.
He looks at you. She goes, Kaiser.
Flamencia. There is a one thing I need to know from you.
Yes.
What was your favorite song to sing? Was it a wordy song? Did you hum? Did you use one of those tuning forks? Did you play an instrument? What did you do back home?
I always like the morning hymn at sunrise. It's one of the reasons why I agreed to come here, to know that the sunrise would mean so much more.
It will. I want you to sing for us. As we do this, like we used to. Everyone has their song.
I will sing as long as my breath will take me through this valley. And she starts to sing. She starts to hum to sort of get herself in key, and then she starts to sing a hymn about the breaking of the day and renewing of the faith. In that sort of Gregorian kind of chant, sort of. It would sound better if it was echoing in a cathedral, but she accepts your request with no problem.
We do things a new way, but we do things the old way.
Kind of raises her eyebrow. She's like, "You got a funny way of making your points, Kaiser." She goes, "Who's the first?" She gestures into the valley below.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
I'll follow behind.
Okay,
Bitch with blank fingers up front.
Abigail, I think, will follow behind Kaiser.
Cool. The Flamen goes third, just behind the two ladies, to get out there, and you guys start to like pick your way quickly down the rocks. And as you do, you see that like two clusters of these shambling undead and a cloud of shadows start to move towards you, detecting the noise and just the motion that you're making. Anything sets them off that's not, dormant and sleeping. What is level 2 check? Anybody can make it. You hang on a sec.
I just wanna say I am trained in stealth.
I am not.
I can get us there, but stealth. We maybe get Abigail to go tiptoe in first.
You can go tiptoe.
Abigail
I will
will
point
tiptoe.
you and say, "Go there."
Go
She'll
tip.
be the quietest cannonball ever.
Go tip.
Turn that into the quotes.
Maybe Abigail sneaks up and tries to plot out a path.
I also have a skill in identifying just straight up, and then also another skill in assessing danger. So
Ooh. I can't assess any danger. I can investigate though.
I took training in my lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Incredible. I love that.
My headcanon is that Abigail's like, hey, be really great if you didn't burn your face off with this. Let's practice.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd
I've
be a good
never-
idea. Twould be
I've
a
never
good
used
idea,
one
I
of these
agree.
before, but it can't be much different than this other thing I've used. This other lethal weapon I've used in the past.
Wielding a lightsaber would be so wildly different from anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really would be. A lot of it is just Abigail making it up a lot of what her instructions are to you is just Abigail making it up as she goes, but not telling you that that's what she's doing. She's speaking with so much confidence of like, this is how you need to wield this weapon.
It's like, oh, okay. Honestly, I think like a lot of coaches and teachers will do that. They just talk with a lot of confidence. Like if I
Yeah.
say it with
No one will
confidence,
question you if you
that-
talk with confidence.
yeah, it's like I might think this is really difficult, or I'm hesitant about what's going on. But if I say it with confidence, they will figure it out.
My motto is fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Yes. 1000%.
I do have something that's good though. I've got danger instinct, and so let's put it in the chat. So that'll be good if anything sneaks up.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I have this thing. I was really excited to get it. Corey.
Oh, yeah.
That was really
It
cool.
is nice.
Use it on Horatio.
I might actually put it on Horatia, TBH.
Yeah. What do we do? Do we kill her? Do we exercise her?
Yeah.
There's something I really want to do with her, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it does, I want to leave it a secret.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say,
Do it.
what is it? Maybe
Do
we
it.
can do something to set it up.
You and your secret.
So the little bit of Desimata's light that she has, I want to immobilize her and pour it down her throat.
I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like, to me, if she's already, it feels like Horatia's just really convinced
Yeah.
with what's happening. It's like she's almost too far gone. And so I feel like shoving light down her throat might help.
Because
Yeah.
if she was attacked by the smoke, it went into her.
Yeah.
But also, she's getting premonitions while she's sleeping. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
welcome back.
First maneuver.
A stealth roll made by Abigail. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Level 2 is all you need to make.
Level 2.
Yep.
All right. Is that speed?
Yes. The Valley of the Shadow of Death. Success. You realize that you are capturing the attention of a bunch of them, and you get everyone tucked along, and you start pointing at rocks and that to pick out. You tell me what else you do to be stealthy.
Yeah, I think she's probably going to pick out a path that is kind of a higher elevation and on like rocks to where people can't, like, the path that makes the least amount of noise. So anything that has a stable, like, she guides people to stable areas where they can step to where it's not going to make any noise, and things like that. I think she bops Beatrice on the head a couple of times, just
Thank you.
slightly.
Yeah, probably.
When she clearly is not gonna step where Abigail tells her to step.
I need direction. It's okay. I accept it.
Cool. You make your way as a group sort of down into along the edge of one side of the edge of the valley as you're working your way down. Next check is level 3. What is the play? Who is the play?
So we've descended into the valley at this point.
Yeah, you've descended into the valley. You have, but you're walking up on the as much on the edge as you can, sort of tucking into one side.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody lined up. You again, the ones behind you are kind of scattered and don't seem to be trailing you, but the ones in front of you are still attractive, or starting to get attracted to you again as you are getting deeper into the mix here. There's just so many things coming down from above, up from this long corner. It's scary. It's horror movie-esque in terms of the hundreds of things that are pursuing you at this point.
What skills is Kiara what skills is Kiara trained in? Grandmammer.
What skills does Kiara have training in?
Training in.
What do?
What do you do?
Well, the one I was
English,
looking at in
motherfucker.
particular was assessing danger or quality, or function, because then I'm looking at finding a best path forward.
Oh, and you're also skilled in navigation, aren't you?
I am.
You
Blurry
go.
again. I keep getting blurry. Why am I blurry?
You go.
Hang on. All right, that my favorite trick. Hey, I'm clear.
Hey. Woo.
Yeah, so just describe me as you see these sort of swarms of shadows and moving quickly, and these slow lumbering clusters of unkept. What goes through Kiara's mind? Like, how does that look in her head as she's trying to pick the way through?
I think she thinks about when she was younger, sneaking out of the house, trying not to get caught by anybody, who would be walking by. And her parents were very social. And I'm picturing a time when it was a big party and she was really, really not wanting to get caught. And so she kind of channels her lightest feat she's got. And it's one of those kind of like she's trying to set her steps deliberately and then looks behind and kind of points out like there and there. Sort of like when you're trying to cross a river and the stones are just at the surface. And so it's easier to cross once you've seen somebody step on them.
Yeah, you all fall in behind Abigail, or behind Kiara as she is ducking, dodging, pausing when you're not expecting to her, and then rushing forward when she's picking the right moment. Make a level 3 with an asset because you are trained. Yeah, you can put trained or assessing danger. You can either or.
Beautiful. Well, if it's level 3, then I get it automatically for this particular thing.
Nice.
I get a free
Sweet.
level of effort.
Roll it to see if you roll a 1.
That's true. All right, let's do it.
Roll
or 20.
it. Or 20.
We're 20.
Woo! Okay. Get this one for free. And again.
Greg out here seeing if he needs to do a GM intrusion or major effect.
Yeah.
He's just waiting. He's just waiting. We
Rolls a 14. Zoom. Spent a little effort, but made sure it was guaranteed.
It's free.
Now
I
you're
just have to put it in there.
As you get down to the turn, you see that it's a longer stretch with a narrow choke point, but you spot up on the wall where that red. Can you see the red mark? I don't know if I've moved you farther.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
someone has set on purpose an avalanche in place. There's a bunch of snow and rocks piled on top, and then there are wood chucked underneath, like big trunks of trees wedged underneath this to keep it up. So if you can get to it, you can collapse it and then close off the passage behind you. But you have to have everybody past it, or you've caused yourself another problem.
I'm gonna turn. Seeing that, I'm gonna turn to Tommy, and I'm gonna point at it and ask him if he has anything that he could shoot at it to collapse it after we've all gone through.
Mort.
He digs through his bag, and he pulls out. He goes, well, we had that climbing rope, and he pulls out a spring-loaded hook. So basically, he's like,
So smart.
if we can hit it, it'll anchor, and then we can just pull it back behind us while we're running.
I like it.
God, you're incredible.
So it's a level 4 check to get this thing to anchor where you want it to. Someone can make that check, Abigail, so it'd be a speed check, probably, unless you have another skill that would apply. You could take an asset from Tommy.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I help? No, we got
a
the
job.
He does way better than Johnny Silverhand ever could. It causes me problems.
I'm not super fast. But I can give it a go. You said
level 4 with an asset.
Level 4 with an asset.
Nice.
Go!
I almost didn't put in 2 levels of effort.
No. You need 2 levels.
A 14 would have beat it anyway. Right? I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah,
would it? Okay.
Level 4 is 12.
Yeah, the difficulty was reduced to 1.
That's true.
Yeah, the final was 1. But nevertheless, I will offer you a GM intrusion. Anybody who wants can take it. It is that as you are getting up past this and sort of the scramble while Tommy and Abigail are stopping to try and get this thing attached to one of the key logs in here, is that you're distracted and everything. You slip, fall, and tumble partway down the hill, and you take 3 damage.
Oh.
But it's worth 2 XP.
I'll take it.
All right.
Nice.
You got it. Other XP goes to?
Other XP is going to go to my sister, because I love her very much.
Thank you.
Always give XP to your sister.
Always give it.
As you get past this, you see that there is a spot where you can climb up after you collapse it. The climbing in and of itself is going to be potentially the effort or the play. But if you want to tell me, Ben, what the level 5 check is that you want to do to escape this first gauntlet as they close in behind you, and you see that, in fact, that's going to get rid of a vast majority of them, but there are some past the collapse point.
Okay.
That this place is still crawling with them.
Okay, so I have the ability Enthrall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these are just like swarms of these creatures, yes?
Yes. I've argued that they're mindless in the past.
Okay. So I guess they wouldn't necessarily have an attention.
Understanding at all. Yeah, they wouldn't have attention to divide.
Gotcha. Because it doesn't matter if they don't understand me, but if they don't have attention to grab, then...
Yeah, they're just going after motion.
Okay,
they don't know.
In that case, I have disincentivize.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And I'm wondering, since they are of Sonator, What if Kaiser attempted to channel this disincentivization with the power of Sonator to show them that no, there is nothing here. That everybody can take their time climbing this up, and the ones who are harrying us are misdirected.
Yeah, I think that works totally. So level 5 with an asset for your energy of Sonator. You have no cost for disincentivize. I feel like there should be a cost to this because you are basically turning a ton of them away as you climb the most sort of difficult bit to get them to ignore you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a what is it, tier 2 ability? Those usually cost what, 3 or 4?
Well, I was going to say, are you going to put effort into the level 5 check? Because disincentivize is like level 5, you get an asset, so it's level 4 check.
Right.
Yeah, just a level. So it's just a level 4 check. That's
Just
the
make
cost.
the level 4 check.
You have to make the check. Because if you don't make the check, it doesn't work. I know disincentivize normally just automatically works, but because we're running this like a gauntlet, then you still have to make a check.
Like a gauntlet.
So I have is the asset from disincentivize itself or from my skill?
I'll give you 2 assets. Sure.
Okay.
Maximum number of assets.
And then if I apply edge, I succeed. Or if I apply effort, sorry, that's an automatic success.
Ooh, let's go.
Cool. You apply 2 levels of effort?
2 levels of effort.
That's a cost for sure.
Yeah, which equals out to 4 intellect. Hey.
Hey, as you get around the corner, Tommy and Abigail haul off on this, and you watch this massive avalanche fall, spill through all of the unkept that were chasing behind you, and a bunch of the shadows rise up and kind of skitter across the top. You had much more luck with these slow shamblers who are now having a lot of trouble climbing behind you because it is a awkward steps up. It's been a long time since someone has used these, and you have no one has cleared off the snow and everything else. So you're hand holding one another. The Flamen is sort of stumbling up on herself. You get to the next. So that's the first set of challenges is done. You've passed them all.
Yay.
You get to the next plateau, and you look down here in front of you, and there is it's a weird kind of agglomeration of something. It looks like someone has stacked a bunch of wood together very purposefully, and there are a bunch of large like protrusions coming out of it, like sticks or rods of some kind in a whole bunch of different directions, and it looks like it's sitting up on a little platform.
Can I investigate?
You are still being harassed and harried, but you can attempt to perceive from this distance.
I don't have perception, I think, as a skill, but
you can try it. It is a level 3 perception check.
Okay.
If you exceed it by a whole lot, I will give you more information.
Okay. Would that just be intellect then? Normal intellect check?
Yep. Yeah, intellect check.
Oh, rules.
Could I assist?
What level?
Yeah,
is
sure.
it again?
Yeah. You get an asset from your friend. 3. And an asset from Abigail.
Yay. I will put 2 effort in. Asset.
Nice.
It's not great.
This appears to be another kind of booby trap. Since the first one was more effective against like the solid trap, you suspect that this one has some other purpose. Perhaps it does something against the shadows if you can figure out how to set it off. But you're not close enough to figure it out just yet.
Okay.
Level 2 check for whoever it is. Basically, the first check is like to get over to it. You can use it on the second check or higher.
I definitely want to point that out to both Abigail and my sister, as I think you both have some sort of danger sense or like figuring out what something does. So maybe potentially using it.
So you're I don't know who's doing the level 2 to like traverse this first area while the shadows are zipping and flying in front of you to try and avoid getting
I'll
getting
do it
nailed by
because I've
one of
got a
them.
climbing skill.
Cool. Level 2.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll just in case I get a 1.
More GM intrusions.
Indeed.
Indeed. Let's go.
Not a 1.
Not a 1.
A
Good
1.
stuff. I think we put that effort in, baby. Yeah.
A 1.
Rolling that 5. Yeah, you make your way over. So who's gonna? I take it Abigail is gonna take a look at it. Is the
Oh,
To
I thought
determine its
since
purpose?
Kiara was getting us there, she was
Yeah,
like,
I thought I was
didn't.
taking a
Okay.
look at it too. I'm sorry, I misunderstood as well.
you can help Abigail, right? But I'm trying to get everyone to do a check, right? So
Yeah,
you did
yeah,
the level
got
2
it.
to get over there. So the level 3 check you can do with assistance.
Okay.
While you both look at it.
Okay, and I do have a skill in identifying. Will that help here?
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Level 3.
You got this.
Got it.
I'm gonna roll because it's fun. I could make it automatic,
It's
but I'm
always
gonna
fun.
roll.
Can we
So
just
much
say
fun
that
to
we're not
roll.
going to make it automatic unless it's really cool to make it automatic? Because I like
I was gonna say I think
19!
Woo, minor effect.
Hell yeah!
This is like a pyrotechnics display of some kind that is going to take off and throw sparks and light around from some magical source, possibly the old god. Your minor effect is you realize that without thinking ahead, you would have just set it off and it may have hit some of the people in your party. So you tell everyone, drop to your, like, hit the deck when I set this thing off, when we light it. And it will
Immediate collapse to the ground from Beatrice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it will solve all of most of our problems.
Abigail goes, drop and roll, bitch.
Rock and roll.
We will make the. I was going to say, make the level 4 check, lighting it if you want. The Flamen is happy to help you light it with the light from her staff as an asset.
Does anyone else want to light it?
I could light it.
Say our
Okay, yeah.
local firebug.
Our
Yeah,
local
I can light
firebug
it.
should probably light it.
Don't play with fire,
Firebug.
you'll pee the bed. Beatrice says, fuck you.
I will use my blessing of the gods.
Sweet.
Bless them gods.
I shall bless them.
Still a level 4 check. In addition, that the blessing of the god counts as an asset. Level 4 to figure out how to light this thing and get it spinning around and going off the way it's supposed to go for Beatrice. Yeah.
For me? Okay.
Yep.
Will do. Alrighty. That's intellect then or speed?
Speed.
Speed. Okay. A speed. With level 4, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
With 1 asset.
We'll do 2 effort, 1 asset. 8.
Success.
Oh, it's 6. It cost 6.
You went.
You took edge in speed.
I did. That took the -1. I don't know why I have 7. Because my armor.
Because it should have 2 levels of effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should have only cost you 5, less 1. Should have only cost you 4 points.
Okay.
I don't know why it cost you 6.
All right. Well, I'll change it.
Well, but didn't she say it's your armor though, right? Like, what doesn't that? Is that
But
what?
speed-
Its edge should negate that.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah.
it. I understand.
It's not a movement task. The edge should
Got
negate
it,
it.
yeah.
So she should. Yeah. Anyway, it's 4 as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Woo.
I'll roll it. Still all double digits.
What does this shadow killing firework display look like, Natalie?
Think because she has been so blessed by a different god recently. This shadow spark display like lights up with like, you know, the smoke screen powder poof, you know, and then all of a sudden like a firework is inside of it. The green just starts going off, catching seemingly the smoke itself on fire, and then just hurling itself towards a thing of unkept down below or whatever.
It's right here. It's like a cloud of sparks that all turn into little green triangles as they dissipate out and cut through a bunch of the shadows as they all get dispersed. As you guys then turn and make a break for around the corner. At this choke point, it is simply all of the shadows and a couple of the uncapped at the choke point. You have to do something to get through this last one. It's a level 5 check. Which pretty much leaves you. And again, the Flamen has not done anything. Happy to help.
Does she still have any amount of her liquid light left?
She has the staff that's enchanted, which she can
cool.
use to wield
Enchanted
light.
staff.
He is an asset.
Does it seem like the unkept are guided by sight?
Yeah, they can see.
Okay.
Ooh.
As near as you can tell.
Kaiser is going to go to Horatio and say, hold it up! Hold your staff up! And he's going to grasp her hand along with it and channel Desimata's light into it to create a blinding beacon. Kind of like
Awesome.
how the Eye of Sauron did across...
Yeah. Picking up what you're putting down.
Level 5, she is an asset. Or her staff is an asset, however you would like to describe that.
Sorry.
She holds it high aloft and channels her own magic into it at the same time.
I will. So, if this is an effort made regarding the deity's power, I'm going to apply 2 effort and automatically succeed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
watch, and she is singing as you grab on, and she hits and holds a note, and as she does, the light erupts outward from gold to blinding white for a second, and all of these shadows just flatten out against the wall. And the uncapped all hold their hands up and try and turn away, not understanding what's happened, and you all charge through the gap and come around to the other side. At the other side, standing, waiting,
Why do I have to wait?
anticipating your
have to
eventual
wait?
arrival is a dark, corrupted knight in heavy armor.
I dislike.
You can tell that this person or this thing is not in its finest hour. It has aged poorly. It is beginning to crumble, but nevertheless, it is the guardian that is determined to stop you. It is flanked by 1 unkept and 1 shadow. You can all roll initiative because this is a confrontation.
Love it. His name's
Could talk to him. I could persuade. Is
You
there
hear
any
Tommy go,
difficulty to this?
"Oh shit!"
Or no?
Initiative. Initiative's
Yeah.
a D20. No, don't.
Okay, just ask me to like put in effort for initiative.
Oh yeah, if you can.
You can. You would get a boost of +3 to your initiative.
Oh no!
Oh, we know who's going last.
Yep.
I don't know why it keeps costing me points.
I will say, since you rolled that 1, you don't see the shadow that is right beside you. Make a
Oh no!
make a level 2 speed defense, Jewel.
Okay. Ooh, I feel like I got trained in that. No, I have training in intellect defense. Last. Group, and I can't do that because I'm sprung. Okay. And let's go.
Damn.
You feel an ice cold hand pass right through your arm, grip you tight, and it spasms in pain. You take 3 points less whatever armor you have.
Eee.
I have no armor on, so
How's Kiara looking?
How's
she's
Kiara
okay.
doing?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, great.
I boosted my pools right before we did this.
See,
Awesome.
that's good. Smart on us. We gotta boost those pools.
Sorry, what is our initiative order here? Just so
Kaiser.
Oh, I got it. Hang on. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do the like,
You see
oh,
it
but I can't
now.
be surprised. But then it's a GM intrusion. I'm like, I feel like I can.
you can't.
You're not surprised. You just didn't go fast enough. What? Huh? I do not have this guy's art. He gets. I know it says crew, but that's him.
I have so many things I want to do.
And we'll get to do them. Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay, so I have way too many on here. What were the initiatives of your actual guys?
I got a
14.
14 for
You
Beatrice?
actually got
Cool.
a higher than that, Beatrice.
Oh, what did I get?
Trained, because with your
You trained your
trained and your
initiative, so
effort.
that's 17.
Oh.
And you
Shit.
wanted to put 2 in?
Mhm.
Did you want to put 2 effort in and spend the effort on it?
I guess not. No.
You got 17.
Okay,
I'll change it
17.
up.
Okay.
Kaiser got a
16.
16. Sorry, I know you guys can't see the old initiative, but it leaves it up there for me for some reason.
Abigail got a 13.
Abigail. I assume that was 10 plus 3.
Yes, because I'm trained.
Yep. I'm just manually adjusting it, so it all makes sense. There, I got the 1. I knew that. Now I just got to add the 1 unkept.
Thank you for that. One little lick, Louis.
Aww. He's like, I just want to make sure you know I'm still here.
Baxy's staring out the window. He's like, Mom,
Bo
why
and
are we
Lily are
not
sleeping.
outside?
Aww.
Baxy's gonna be so pissed when Marissa is not living here anymore because right now she's home during the day, and so she lets him outside while she's doing things outside. So he thinks, oh, it's wake up time. I want to go hang out in the backyard. Whereas during the week, I can't do that because I'm at school and I'm not going to leave him outside by himself.
Yeah.
He wants outside
Understandable.
time, but he's not going to get it.
Yep.
Beatrice, you get to go first.
Yay.
Woo!
So exciting. All right. Well, so he doesn't, the night guy does not seem persuadable. No. Not
No.
gonna listen to conversations. Okay. I gotta ask first. All right. Let's use the green blade sword. Ugh.
Woo!
You got this.
The
I
axe
believe
or
in
the
you.
sword? Do you have the sword or the axe? You have a blade
Sword,
that's
no.
Sword.
been
Pistol
fired
looks-
up.
Kiara has
Yeah.
the axe.
Go for the knight. Ugh. I hate that.
Level 4.
Okay.
That was the most unconvincing and unexcited thing.
Yeah.
Go for the night.
I didn't roll it. Oopsies. How do I roll this?
Be under
So,
attacks, not under
my
weapons.
task. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll.
Let me look at your character sheet. It might not have ever
I'm
been set up.
sorry.
No problem. Beatrice. Yeah, the green short swords. We'll put it up in attacks.
I am trained.
Where might
I don't think
mod
it costs me anything.
damage is 4. Intermediate trained. Mod, I believe your attacks are eased because you are attacking a creature of shadow. Is it -1 or +1, the mod? There's the question.
For what?
Well, when you're putting a mod in on a weapon that's enchanted, is it +1 or -1? Let me roll it. Hang on.
I don't know. I've not put
it
an
does.
enchanted. Wait, so does that mean my sunlight sword
Yep.
has a mod?
Yep.
Oh,
To roll 0, submit, asset, no asset. Okay. Why do I did not have macro options on? Oh. Yes, so it shows up as trained is -1. 14 beats a 4. I don't know what the -1 is doing. Difficulty 4. Train. Roll 14 beats a 4. Just add an asset anytime you're attacking something with that weapon. But yeah,
cool.
now if you roll the die between green side trigger. Oh, Lauren rolled it.
sorry.
Oh, special- yeah.
I did the mod, so I did a +1, and then it
I
just
don't see it
changed it
doing
to
anything.
How
-1.
much was my damage, by the
It's
way,
not really doing anything.
with the sword?
Your damage is 4 with the sword, which I did put on it.
Oh, it eased the
I don't know why
difficulty
it
by 1 step. Okay, I see.
Okay, so -1 does do, yeah. So
4.
hers just shows trained, like it didn't
Can I
say.
put effort into it?
Yes, you can always put effort in. You can put effort into either the attack or the damage, or you can split it into both. Effort. Each additional damage effort gives you 3 points of additional damage.
Okay. I'll split it. I'll split it.
All right.
I wonder if you don't consider it a plus or a negative, you just put in a 1, because
You put in a 1
ultimately,
and it gave you the -1. All right.
yeah, all of the rolls,
Yeah, are
like
gonna be
you want
plus.
things to be lower, right?
Yeah.
Oh!
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Do you have any XP?
Oh, I'm gonna use it.
You'll still get the GM intrusion.
Okay. But we're gonna reroll, so.
Yeah, because that's a lot of damage. And you're hitting them with the green blade.
Yes, I know.
It's important.
So important. Okay. Sorry. I'm messing up with my effort. Okay. 11.
That's nice.
Yay!
So you're doing 7 damage.
Even. That cost me a lot of might.
He, as your GM intrusion, as you get in and you slash him hard with the blade, he turns, knocks you. What shall he do? What shall he do? He turns and he grabs the blade and he throws you past everyone else.
Oh,
So you are
okay.
now a short distance away. You take 3 damage as you skitter on. So now you're like behind here, basically.
Okay. I hurt my might.
oof.
Hurt my might.
Hi, sir.
Okay. So is there a secondary shadow that attacked Kiara, or is it the one
Yes.
that's okay?
No, it's just one.
Gotcha.
One shadow, one unkept, and the knight.
Kaiser is going to inhale very deeply and then breathe, releasing this kind of warm burst of air around everyone. But to the others, to the enemies, it feels unpleasant, and he's going to disincentivize all of them.
Nice.
They're all hindered.
They're all hinder.
Cool. For 1 round, they're having trouble. Abigail, you go before the knight.
Oh, do I?
Let's go. Hit him
Okay.
real hard, Abigail.
Menace
I
him.
hurt.
So do you want me to menace? Do we need to just get him
No,
out
I
of
was
here?
just
No.
Okay.
I just like saying that.
I think actually. Oh, but he's hindered. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Get him.
She's hindered on his actions, so he doesn't make you're making an attack action. He doesn't make a defense action. When he goes to attack you, he will be hindered.
It will be hindered. Okay.
He's going down. He yelling hindered. Wait, better move.
Better dance.
Yelling hindered.
Lips of an angel.
Yeah.
It'll be a night you won't remember.
Oh. Okay. I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm not gonna attack. Instead, I'm gonna mark the knight as my quarry.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
So smart.
Right. You see something from the one hit that he took from Kiara as he turns back to face you. And that is that his black armor has a fissure in it already, like a crack. Underneath that is just more darkness.
Oh.
You are convinced that whatever being is in here, as much as it is behaving more intelligently than the other things, is completely in the possession of Sonator. But it also gives you the idea that might not always be the case, depending on what kind of creatures you encounter.
Okay. I glance over at Horatia and then prepare for my next attack, which will be to aim exactly for that fissure.
Cool. Horatia, I will let her go after you since you called out that she's here. She turns, she spins the staff around and points it at him and blasts him for 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Further opening up another part of his armor cracks at the shoulder. Now he goes. He steps forward and hindered. He attacks you, Abigail, understanding that you have engaged him and made him somehow a target. A level 3 defense task.
Speed or might?
Yes. Speed.
Level 3.
Level 3.
And he's hindered, so does that give me anything?
He was 4. He's a level 4 creature.
Oh, okay.
I had you make a level 3. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, since it's a speed defense, we'll run it straight.
Success. He tries to bring his greatsword down upon you, and you deflect it with the glowing blade. Black wisps come off of his, bright sparks come off of yours. You fight and break back up, take another stance to ready yourselves again. The unkept steps forward and tries to attack Kiara, seeing that the shadow should actually be beside her. Seeing that she was taken advantage of by the shadow, her weakness, he thinks you're also weak. It is a level 3 defense task. Level 2. He is also hindered. So only a level 2 defense task against this claw grabbing out at you. No damage from him. The shadow is now a level 1 defense against it.
Ooh.
Also attacking you, Kiara. And now you get to make others pay for their insolence. How dare you?
Sound like Beatrice for a second.
Oh, you're muted.
I think she's just kind of embarrassed, and yeah, her lightsaber very much comes to life. Like, yeah,
Wonderful.
So the interesting part is in the daylight, even in the shadow, you see the blades come together. The parts as she grabs it and she says, "Ignia." It comes together like you saw, all you can see is that mirage-like distortion in a fine little line coming out like 4 feet. The blade itself is invisible in normal daylight.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Don't cut your hand
So-
off.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
please don't do that.
Oh. Yeah.
Very good.
Where to go?
The unkempt or the shadow?
The unkempt looks like it's like doing poorly.
Neither of them have been hit. Only
Neither
the
have
only the
been
knight
hit.
has been
Okay.
hit.
In that case, I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go after the knight.
The night.
The
knight.
knight. And since this thing, I'm assuming it's wielding the power of the gods, so it's eased by
You
1.
bet.
And I'm going to do something called Wreck. Using 2 hands, you wield a weapon or tool with a powerful swing. And when using this as an attack, you take a -1 penalty, so this is going to make it even.
Net.
And you inflict 3 additional points of damage.
Okay, do you drop? So you drop your shield in the process?
Oh shit, I forgot about I had a shield. No, actually, I kind of like the idea of having a shield. That sounds pretty great. Fuck, I forgot I had
Shield
that.
is
Never
pretty
mind.
dang nice.
No, actually, I want the shield more than I want to do that. Thank you. I'd forgotten
You
that
you
was a
can
thing.
make the special maneuver with the actual sword
Yeah.
if you really want to go ham. Which is
That one that does
the
12 damage.
vehement slash. You do 12 damage.
Yeah.
Um,
And I have seen this thing get hit, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Then yes, I'm absolutely
I
doing that.
hit it. I hit it. Abigail hit it. Oh no,
Beautiful.
Horatio.
Abigail
hit it,
did not
sorry.
hit it, no.
Yeah, you just
Okay,
helped Horatio. Yeah.
What's the difficulty to hit it?
It is a level 4.
Level 4.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. All right, and that's eased by 1. So I'll just put that as effort, but beyond that, oh, that should have been an asset. Whatever. Because I can't put action. Oh no!
Oh,
I
Reroll.
am using.
you're re-rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
absolutely
You're using
re-rolling
an
that.
XP on that.
Difficulty
You
4.
bust. You bust.
And I got an asset on that. Okay.
Hell!
19.
Fuck yeah.
Plus,
Fuck yeah!
dang.
+3. Do the +3. Hit it for 15.
You don't need the +3. You watch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You watch
Damn.
your sister Beatrice step forward, and she brings this blade. She puts her shield in front of her first, takes the 3 steps over, and as she moves the shield up, her arms are all the way up, and she brings the blade down, and all you smell is the burning of rotting flesh as she cuts straight through all of the armor and the center of the body. A slab of this knight falls off as it falls to the ground, unmoving.
Ooh.
I offer a GM intrusion that both you're gonna enraging them. Both the shadow and the unkept are going to attack you again before
I
anybody
have
gets a
no
chance to do
XP.
anything.
I can't refuse it.
Woo! Take 2. Hand 1 away.
Who's getting attacked with me? Is that Abigail?
I
Sure.
think it's just you.
It's
sorry,
just
I
you.
thought
You're
it
taking
was-
both,
okay,
but
it's just me. Oh,
no,
okay. In that case, I will give it to Abigail anyway.
Thanks.
Make a. They are still hindered because the round is not over yet. So make a level 2 and a level 1 defense roll against these things.
Alrighty. Level 2. Sorry, was that a speed defense roll or a might defense roll?
Yep.
That's a speed defense roll because I'm dodging things.
Yes.
Level 2.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And level 1.
And then after their level 1, Oh,
Woo!
major effect.
That's
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Let's go!
Fuck yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
I will let you do the 4 damage to whichever one you want.
Oh!
Ooh. I'll do it to the unkempt.
Nice.
All right. And then I will ask you to roll a 1d4.
Alrighty. Let's find out how long it's out of commission. 2
2
rounds.
rounds.
2 rounds.
That's not too bad.
All right. Beatrice.
Yes. Well, seeing that the big night is which was our main concern.
Sliced in half.
Yeah, sliced in half. I am going to.
I give you a lightsaber. I'm going to let it act like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I love it. I think you'd see that, so she's kind of look like, oh, what the
Abigail is very startled at the thing in front of her. She was expecting that to be a much longer fight.
Okay. I would like to use fast talk with Abigail. To
Okay.
I don't know if this is possible. Just like I want to give you some help on attacking the other
Well,
creature.
you can. I was going to say, you can. I don't know what fast talk does, but you can give the help action because you all go before
mind.
the other creatures.
Yeah, I will just give the help action. I thought I had to use a thingy. I will just give the help action to Abigail on her next attack. So that because I know
So you
it's
have an
gonna be
asset
hard.
of
Yes.
your friend.
Wonderful.
I will distract from over here.
Hi, son.
This thing's pretty close. The knight is within a short distance. Kaiser's gonna reach out and attempt to grab it.
The
with
knight? The knight's dead.
Oh, the
The knight's
knight?
dead.
Oh, I thought it was the holy shit.
No.
I thought it was the
Yeah.
fucking.
No,
No.
the knight's kaput.
That's fucking awesome. Okay.
He sliced the knight to nothing.
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. I thought it was the unkept.
It's okay.
It was...
No.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure the unkept's not looking great with that 4 damage just slammed upon it.
Yeah.
Kaiser's gonna go over to the or no, I guess from where he is. He is going to just send some kinetic energy at it.
Go.
He flicks his hand, and there's like a wisp, some curls of like gold glitter that kind of resonate from his fingers, and it would deal 4 damage to the unkept.
Ooh.
Cool. Like in the right spot, that would work. It does not look like it's in good shape. I will, if you can do, Abigail, more than double its remaining hit points, I will let you carry over to the shadow.
Oh. Okay. I will take it.
Some clean damage.
The unkept is a level 2, right?
Level 3.
Level 3.
I've been automatically subtracting when they were hindered. They are no longer hindered because Kaiser's turns come up again.
Okay, and I have an asset from.
I'm distracting it.
Yep. You have an asset from Beatrice.
I'm gonna hit it with my sunlight sword.
Yeah, so you have an asset from that as well. So you have 2 assets. That takes you to a level 1.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna put any effort into the roll, but I am gonna put effort into the damage.
Nice. Nice.
No effort in roll. Asset from Beatrice. Oh no.
No.
Got to roll a 3 or higher.
Yeah, I don't know what. Normally it asks damage for effort for damage. Oh, it's because I didn't slip far enough.
The 2.
Wow,
Reroll.
I'm definitely using a reroll.
Yeah,
That
I love
was
you guys. Of course
insane.
You
Man, we are just
I'm
not
offended.
I'm offended for you too.
That
Especially
motherfucker.
that damage. Yeah. Especially that damage, man. That's unfair.
Yeah.
Yes.
A 3!
Yeah, wow.
You kind of stutter step, stumble, and then get your balance back, put your hand on the shoulder of this thing, and jam the sword through it. As you jam the sword through it, and you feel it like crumble around you, almost rupturing inside. A light shoots out of the back of it, curls around, and explodes the remaining shadow as well.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
All is quiet on the battlefield. You guys look up, and to the right where that purple arrow is, there is a gate above, like a 15-foot high gate, and you see it just creaks open, and someone's like one eye is sticking out, and they're going. You hear someone go, "Who the hell are you?"
Who are you?
"We are the keepers of the temple of Esmeril."
Hearing that,
Perfect.
I'm going to, as quietly as I can, mark Horatia as my quarry.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Love it.
That's excellent. We are here to restore the light.
Esmeril is dead.
Yeah, did you not see the light that has been coming around, waking things up?
But Desimata lives and shines bright.
So you know what's going on.
Sort of.
Yes, we do.
You can hear, like, very slowly the shuffling footsteps coming up behind you somewhere on the hill, and you hear him. He goes, "Okay, well, you are not black, so I will have you meet Horst, and he can decide whether I should have let you in later or not. Come on up. Come on up."
Is he racist?
Is he racist?
Totally what I was thinking.
You're not black, so you know it's okay.
Guys, I don't know if we want their help.
You come up, and there is. He lets you through the gate, and he throws a massive bar on this thing. It is integrated into sort of a wall of stone as well. And in this little, not really a valley, but like it's sort of an enclosed area, a little depression in the rocks. There are 8 or 10 houses and a couple of, like, it looks like a public building, maybe a smith. Something like that. It's just sort of a tiny little village, and it is normally lit. And then across the way, there's like a long processional area. It looks like an area where you might hold a ceremony or a celebration or something like that. Great courtyard. There is this darkened temple of the god of light. Which where is it? People and places.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's enshrouded in darkness.
Is that what's also behind you, Greg?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys.
The after is behind me.
Ooh, I see.
You are quickly taken to a building that is some sort of like receiving or meeting area. There's like a desk. There is a place to like a bunch of sort of bench seats and very like modest like furnishings. The decorations are all silver and blue. There are large windows at the top of the walls to let light in, but generally speaking, it's plainly made wood, polished from long hours of people coming in and out, sitting and coming and going. And you are introduced to this fellow.
We just
I
run some more
accidentally opened up
vampires.
some AI thing.
Mm.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
He looks at all of you and he goes, I am Horst, first attendant of Suvi, matron of the temple of Wadi Luma, dedicated to the god Etzmeril. I would ask who you are.
Well, I'm Beatrice. This is my sister Kiara, my cousin Kaiser, and she'll look to Abigail for a second, like, what do you want to be called?
She did say that she would prefer Abigail for now.
Okay, all right. And this is our compatriot Abigail.
What do you say about the Flamen and
Oh, and
Tommy?
and this is our friend Tommy, and that's
Aye.
Horatia.
She throws you a dirty look. She's like, is that all the Flamen?
Priestess of the Decimata. Or Flamen.
Thank you. I'm the Flamen Aguris. Children, summertime.
How
Yes.
old is Horatia?
That's a good question.
Horatia is in her 50s.
Okay. Okay, so okay.
Yep.
For some reason I was thinking she was younger, but she's around
No.
Kaiser and Abigail's age.
Yeah, she's closer to Kaiser now.
I think Beatrice is the
this
youngest
is
one here.
Louisa. She's my cousin.
Louisa's not here.
Louisa didn't make it.
Wait. Oh,
Only
that's right.
Horatia
She
came.
stayed back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I thought she was just like, I'm with the Flamen.
Completely ignored.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to know about Louisa.
I think this is a good spot for a 10-minute break. Congratulations on running the gauntlet there.
Woo!
Yeah, we
Oh,
did
yeah.
it.
That was awesome.
Got to use
What's
the
awesome?
fucking lightsaber.
Lose a fucking lightsaber.
Beat the shit out of him.
Beat
That
'em.
was great.
Hearth and home, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
get
Be
some
right
ice
back.
cream. I'll go.
Is it an ice cream?
Yes, it's a drumstick.
Yeah. Are you excited to play tomorrow?
I'm very excited to play tomorrow.
I'm excited to meet your wizard. He's gonna be fun.
I go.
I'm excited to see you guys be ridiculous together.
Be ridiculous as one.
Indeed. All of the shenanigans.
Aw, look at his little puppy sleeping.
They're so cute and fuzzy. Yeah, teaching philosophy today was great. I had so much fun with that. Breaking the kids' brains about everything meta.
Like I think, therefore I am.
Yeah, pretty much. And then yeah, we talked about inductive reasoning and abductive reasoning and what deduction is at all. And tomorrow is really easy because they get the period to plan a presentation about one on a list of a few different philosophers. And then they're going to teach themselves about it. It's going to be great.
Eat your damn self.
Teach your damn selves. And yeah, that girl who came into my class who didn't speak any French has decided not to stay, which is good.
How did she get into your class if she didn't speak any French?
I think her mom must speak French, and somebody said they could come into my class. But they didn't check to see if the girl spoke French because I think it just seemed super obvious to them that you wouldn't go into an entirely French class if you didn't speak French. Like that just seems
Not in grade 10, no. Like if
Yeah.
it's grade 3 and you're going into French immersion, I get it. Yeah.
for sure. And like if there was such thing as late French immersion in grade 9, sure. But there isn't. With the latest we do that is grade 6.
How was
But
your
yeah,
week,
it's just
Ben?
I mean, since Sunday, it's been kind of chill.
always
good.
nice.
Yeah. Monday
Sunday
was a
was a good.
holiday, so we were closed. I kind of did nothing.
Mm.
Gotta
Kind of
love
hung out
doing
with Blair.
nothing.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we're busy-ish. Like earlier in the day at work, we made up for being closed Monday, and then it kind of petered out. Today, I was supposed to have a tattoo consultation, but my tattooer got sick, so we'll have to reschedule.
Your tattoo themed?
So I have a couple ideas that I want to kind of throw at him because this is also going to be a cover-up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a very small tattoo on my back that I got a long time ago, and it doesn't have any meaning to me anymore. So, but I either want to get the alchemical symbol for lead, Sans mask from Princess Mononoke,
Oh.
or the branching path symbol.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
I just like, yeah, I don't really know.
Now I know why you asked for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
I don't really know. I want to get his ideas on composition and how we can make this a cover up. Because what I have is just lines. It's the Deathly Hallows symbol and the Triforce, like kind of next to each other. So it takes up like that much space.
Okay.
So, but it's just lines. And I have no attachment to any of that anymore. And yeah.
I'm always curious about tattoos and piercings and brandings and all stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because I don't have any at all. Never have. So it's always like foreign territory for me. And I'm like, oh, that's what, okay, you're thinking of doing that. That's good, Richard.
My mom has more tattoos than I do. And my mom never struck me as a tattoo getter, I guess would be the best way to put it. Because as much as my mom likes normalcy, permanency upon her own body is a different story. But she's got all kinds of shit. She's got a totem pole of Halloween like slashers and stuff down her arm. It honestly looks really cool, but it's like Michael Myers' mask, Pinhead, Freddy Krueger, all that stuff. And they're layered one on top of the other. She's got a dragon for her and her friend. She's got one for my late cousin. She's got one from my dad. So I'm like, that's kind of neat. I don't necessarily know if I want to get a tattoo that how do I put this? I don't want to get a tattoo that necessarily ties me directly to another person.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I get
Like
that.
my former coworker had part of an infinity symbol on her ring finger.
Yeah.
Done with her now former best friend.
Oof.
And I'm like, yeah, that's not something I'd ever want to do.
It's one of those, like, for me, it's like I've been with my wife for more than half my life.
Mhm.
I would, if I were to ever get a tattoo of her, it would be a memorial tattoo for her. Like there's the. It's funny because I was listening to Rose Tattoo by the Dropkick Murphys last night, and the thoughts on all the reason that he has his tattoos in that song are really kind of interesting. But it's like, yeah, I would do it sort of as a I would never forget you kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I don't need one now.
Yeah.
I have my wife.
Right.
I don't need a reminder. She's literally the person I come home to every day. It'd be weird to need a reminder about that. My
Oh,
wife,
yeah.
it was.
that you need it so much as it's nice to look and be like, ah.
Yeah.
It's funny because my wife, way back, was she was like, I want to get a tattoo, and it was a time where we couldn't really afford tattoos, and I was like, they're kind of a silly play at this point because I knew it would be something that she would not. I just knew at the time she wouldn't be the person who got the tattoo for very long.
Yeah.
Right, so that it would like your situation, Ben. In some way, it would probably be something she was like, it doesn't really do anything for me. And I said, well, if you get that, I'm getting a phoenix on my back from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. And she was like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And she's like, maybe I won't get a tattoo. So I scared her off of having a tattoo. Threatened to get a bigger, better
Woo.
one.
Whew, that's a dangerous play, dude.
I'll be honest. If I got anything, it would be a phoenix. My belief in reincarnation, my love for beginnings and endings, like of
Mhm.
all the symbology, phoenix probably makes the most sense for me.
Absolutely. I'm just thinking the shoulder blade to shoulder blade.
Yeah. What's pain? The other part I have a problem with tattoos, and again, you may have noticed the one on your back, Ben, doesn't get a lot of action from you.
No.
Like,
I often forget that it's there. Blair forgets that it's there. Like, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
yeah. I did remember meeting one of my dad's friends who had been in the Navy back when those were the only people who got tattoos. And then they worked together, and that guy retired. So he was like 73 or 74 when I met him. And I always noticed he had a tiger on the inside of his forearm. But it was just, you could only tell it was a tiger because it was vaguely cat shaped, and it was completely green by the time. Because again, it was tattooed in probably the early 60s, mid 60s.
Oh
And
yeah.
I knew him in the 90s, right? So we're 30 years on with not the same kind of techniques that
Yeah.
we use now and inks and everything else. And I said to him one time, I'm like, what was the meaning behind your tattoo? And he looked at his arm, and his wife looked at his arm, and he goes, I so forget that that's there. I'm like, really? You had it for 30 years? And he goes, I hardly ever look at it. I'm like, but it's right there. It became invisible.
That's the reason my tattoos are where they are, is because I want to look at them and smile and feel good about them, and they work. Today I had a student. She's on the spectrum, and she's a unique young lady. But yeah, blurts out, "Art free body." I'm like, "What?" And finally, her assistant comes, "Oh, art free body. Yes, Shira, you have an art free body." I'm like, "I have an artful body, and it's fabulous, and I love it." And she just kind of looks at me like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, isn't it great? I love my art on my body." "I don't like art on my body." I said, "That's a good thing that you don't have art on your body then." And then just walked off.
See, my grandpa used to scare the shit out of me with tattoos. He has the outline of a spade tattooed on his arm from when he was in the army in the 60s. So it's funny, like, it's also green. Or actually, his is blue.
But still,
But still,
one
it's
color.
because it's old, it's one color.
Yeah.
It's very smooshed because skin stretches and moves. And when I was a kid, he'd always, like, pull his arm over and he'd point at it and be like, you know what that is? That's poison. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. I was scared shitless. I'm like, I don't want a tattoo ever.
Man.
But that's just how my grandpa was. He's like, I got that because I thought it'd make me tough. And I'm like, all right, granddad.
You definitely have a family with character, Ben. I don't know what to tell you.
I wish y'all could experience my Kentucky family.
So
They're mountain
I
folk.
will say that rural Ontario has its own quirks. I will leave you with this as my like what the fuck story is. My great aunt Florence, I believe it was Florence, got married, and she had 2 children. and I may be getting the order of these things wrong, but the essence of the story is true. She had 2 children, Joan and Brian, and then she got divorced, and then she got remarried, and then she had 2 more children, Joan and David.
What?
That is pretty what the fuck.
2 children who are effectively half sisters who are both named Joan. That's a choice, people.
That's so weird.
So my dad's sister is named Betty Jo Wagers, right? Her husband is named Gene. Gene's brother, Troy, also married a woman named Betty Jo. So they're both married to a Betty Jo Wagers after getting married. And I'm like, what? Who? Why?
Yeah, I
So-
mean, no count for taste. Oh, here comes Texas. Texas has
Sorry,
entered
yeah.
the chat.
Texas has entered the chat. My grandmother, who's since passed, her name was Marilyn. My dad, her son, married a woman named Marilyn.
Sure, there was no mommy issues at all. None.
I'm sure. Absolutely not.
I babysat for a
Is-
couple where Jody Smith married Jody Smith.
Oh,
So, yeah,
Interesting.
nothing changed for anybody after that.
Or is Nat back, or is she not back?
I don't think so.
Did we see Nat come back? No. Okay.
No.
My parents had, through no fault of their own, like my mother is named Terry with a Y because her dad really wanted a girl, so he didn't spell it the female way, which is fine. Anybody can be named Terry; it doesn't really matter. But my dad's name, he got named forcibly by the church when he emigrated, Vic, which he extended to Victor because they just called him Vic. It was like, why? His name was Giswa, not even close. But they just like, the priest looked at him and he went, "You're Vic, you're George," his brother. But people would get introduced and see the name written down, and they would see Terry spelled like a male, and then they would see Vic, and people would introduce them as my dad is Terry and his wife Vicky, and they were like,
yeah.
"No, not like that."
Flip it around.
Try again. And they're like, "He can't be Vicky. No, he's Vic. Okay, it's Victor."
And this is the Polish family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's not Polish, but yeah, my dad.
Oh, right. That, yeah.
Yeah, no, the names were so strange in my mother's family because my grandmother's name was Veronica, but her husband called her Honey Bun all the time, and then it got shortened to Bun, and then everybody called her Bun, so no one knew she was Veronica. His name was James Howard Miller. He never went by James. He only ever went by Howard, even on his official documents. But he was on the railroad, and he picked up the nickname Duke at some point. Everybody called him Duke. Some people didn't even know he was named Howard. He had a son. Now, his 2 daughters kept their names, but he had a son 10 years after the daughters. Son's name was Thane Darrell Miller. Never went by Thane, only ever went by Darrell, but then he got the nickname from his father, the Skipper, which got shortened to Skip, and everybody calls him Skip. So Bun, Duke, and Skip aren't real people, but they're my relatives. That's what they knew. Everybody knew them by. It's so weird.
Wow.
As a kid, you discover this in stages. Like, you see a prescription bottle with someone's name on it, and you're like, "Who's James? Why do we have a James? That's your grandfather." No, it's not.
My mom's name is Marilyn, but she goes by Missy, has always gone by Missy. Her family calls her Missy from the time she was born to now. She only ever goes by Marilyn on professional documentation. I once asked my mom.
Call him something.
Exactly. I was like, "So where did they get Missy from?" And she goes, "I don't know."
My grandma goes by.
Chat. No one knows why he's Drake.
Yeah, I don't know where Drake. He called my uncle Drake and his sister, my aunt, Mucker. And I'm like
Mucker.
Smuckers? And he's like, no, Mucker. And I'm like, what
Like
does that
muck
mean?
around.
And I'm figuring it was like a shorthand of something, but like what the fuck? Why?
I
Drake
have a
was a normal
feeling
name.
that mucker is a disambiguation of motherfucker that he couldn't say to a child.
Could be.
Mm.
That's,
And it became
what
a
he called
joke
my
when
aunt.
he said it and tried to cover for it one time, and it was like, well, now you're mucker. That's just, but we can't explain it now.
That's how it works with families.
Mucker is
Yeah.
negative slang for a crude, uncouth, or vulgar person.
You mucker.
Mm.
You mean mucker.
My
Anyway,
grandma's called
How
Liz,
sweet.
but her name is not Elizabeth. And then my grandpa was called, his first name is George, but he was always called Kelly.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anything's
Incredible.
possible.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, you are in the extended village near the temple of, yes, I named this temple, and now I've already forgotten what I called it. The temple of Wadi Luma.
Wadi
Speaking to Horst, Horst. Horst.
So close. Okay, Wati Luma, you said?
Wadi, Wadi,
Wadi.
with a D. Wadi Luma. Luma.
Like Wadi Room in Jordan. Jordan. Wadi Luma.
He looks at the lot of you and he goes, I am pleased to make your acquaintance, but I must ask, what is going on with the sun? Not that we are not thankful for it. Do you know?
Well, yes. We were sent here by our gods. We call them the Emboli. And to relight this darkened planet with our goddess's light, Desimata.
So you are related to the goddess in some way? Or are you merely traveling with her? I
He was
want to
guiding us to
understand you.
this planet.
You were guided here.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't suppose you know how your Desimata knew about this place.
No.
There are some questions for which there are not easy answers. But now she is lighting
Yes.
for all of us. This explains why the nature and color of the light has changed.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 3 days, from up here, far to the south and the southeast, we have seen lights on the horizon, a glow that looks like the color of the sun, great distance away. Can you tell me what this means?
We were all we sent, it was 3 different ships, yes?
4 total.
4 different ships. There are 4 different ships. And we were all sent to light Desimata's light on the planet beacon points. These might be the beacon points that you are seeing.
So there are a number of you from afar.
Yes.
You do not strike me as much of an invading army.
We are not here to invade. We are here to create community with the people here.
Obviously, this is a highly unusual circumstance, but we must take
Yes.
until. And he sort of like steps back, and he kind of, it's like he's saying something from rote almost that someone else taught him. He goes, until a person is proven to be untruthful, we are to assume that they are being truthful. It is the way that we were guided by Esmeril. But there is no more Esmeril. There was a great war on this planet. Have you understand how we
Yes.
reached this point?
Yes.
This is good.
We
So,
oh sorry.
no, go ahead.
We know that the conflicts have arisen between the different gods, and we hope to change things.
You stand before me and you carry the tools of Ruatil with you. And this one here, and he looks at Horatio, he goes, clearly embodies the light of this Decimata that you speak of. And this one, he looks at Kaiser, he goes,
Yeah.
offers me up a bit of a puzzle from a visual standpoint.
Yes, he carries the markings of all four of the gods. Of Decimata, Ruatil, Sonator, and help me.
Swatorix.
That's Warix.
He turns to Kaiser and he goes, I have seen what it takes to embody the light of the gods and the price that one pays and the faith that one must give over to share their power. Because surely you have seen your light from your friends wielded against Sonator, or there's much Sonator to wield it against here. They are not compatible.
I really want to be like, so that's where you're wrong. No.
So you're stupid and wrong.
Actually.
Actually.
For those who live here, who have resided here, natives, as you will, upon this star, I could see that being the case. But where we come from, magic is different. So we are just different peoples. It's like why you can have a domesticated dog as a pet, but you cannot do the same for the I don't know what what fucking
Wolf?
what. No,
Wolf?
not no, because he doesn't want to compare like
fox?
domesticated versus savage. Think like something more docile, but
A
wild.
turtle?
Yeah.
The deeraboo.
A cat.
But you can
A
domesticate a
deer.
cat.
Oh,
No,
okay.
a cat can domesticate you.
True. Fuck it, elephant.
Yeah. Okay.
I've just canonized elephants.
Oh, they were so nice.
They are animals in their own right, but walk two completely different paths.
I hear the words you are saying, and I am concerned about all of the implications of your arrival here.
Well, trust me, we are kind of concerned as well. We've come to a star that has lain dormant for generations, bearing world-shattering events. But I think the newness, the foreign nature of it to both parties gives us a goal to work toward, which is understanding.
There is much to understand if there is a way for whatever ability you have to inculate all of these contradicting energies. There is a way for you to pass that on or teach it. This is. I do not even know what all of the possibilities are.
And
Kind
I
of
think
pauses, and he.
that is a good point to raise. But the first step is, though it is born of trauma, conflict, these powers, these forces, they only contradict in their extremes. And I think it is the zealotry that led to the conflict. At least that's what I'm gathering that we've been told from no near to here.
There was a feeling of desperation on all sides. And I can see how you would call this zealotry from an outsider's perspective. It was survival from ours. But I can tell that despite your incorporating of the shadow in yourself, you are no friend to what Sonator has done to this place.
No.
You do not bring more darkness with you. I have heard from my guard at the gate that you showed no kindness to the unkept. He uses your word for them somehow translated. He goes, or to the shadows below.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. But sleep is good at the end of the day. But then you get up again.
We have just gotten up.
Yeah, it's a long night for you all.
And you walk the pilgrim's path. So in some way, you are pilgrims, and I should welcome you.
Well, we definitely feel welcomed. Isn't that right, everybody?
Yes.
So what are your intentions, having walked the pilgrim's path? You come to the temple to pray. I do not think this is your purpose here. That is usually why pilgrims come here.
Yes. We are here to hopefully drive the overwhelming darkness of Sonneteer away and reestablish a light once again.
You have the means to do this? And Horatio goes, he's destined to do it. He looks at her and goes, you say so.
Beatrice fights very hard to not give her a glare at that of like, let's not also promote zealotry at the idea of somebody destined to do something. She's like, oh, okay. Our Kaiser here has been chosen by the gods to light this beacon, as he has shown how compromise can work in this new age, in which zealotry will not be the only thing that is the ends to this pursuit of the gods' powers.
It doesn't have to be out of desperation anymore.
We are still in a difficult situation, so if you are offering to drive the darkness out, I perhaps should explain to you what all is going on from what we can see. First of all, you must understand that there is, in addition to the temple itself and our audience places around here, that many people would come here as pilgrims, or their remains would be brought here as a final resting place. It is a sacred space. But this has been perverted, of course, by Sonator. The army that you, the remnants of which below, is different, but in some ways, those long dead are around here and are slowly rising up, even though the sun has risen here. We have, over the past week, beaten a few back every night. There is not a sense of organization, but there are these sporadic attacks from above. And also, occasionally, somehow, shadows make their way up from below. So, given that you are promising to make this situation better, I am inclined to let you do whatever you think is best. The temple, the whole time itself, has remained blanketed by darkness. Before nightfall, before Esmeril perished, he offered up the village a spark of himself to maintain it even in the moment of the greatest darkness. And it sustained us, protecting us from the worst of the corruption. And he holds up his hand, and his hand has like a scar, white scar on it in a starburst pattern that radiates outwards. He goes, "You will find all those who were in the village have this same mark as we clustered around the last light of Esmeril." But Suvi, the high priestess, went to the temple with her most trusted guards and her consort to defend it directly against Sonator. Even after the sun rise, the temple has remained blanketed by a coating of darkness. We have not approached it. Sufi nor her consort Hansor have been seen emerging from it. They are still somewhere within, I presume. Now, you wish to light a beacon, and this makes sense to us. When Esmeril's light hit at the top of the globe on top of the roof of the Wadi Luma, during times of festival and worship, it would illuminate the whole mountaintop. It can be reached by a staircase in the center of the temple area, which goes up straight through to the roof, a spiral. Someone comes in and calls him and sort of whispers in his ear, and he comes up. He goes, "We are concerned that your passage through the valley has agitated what is below. We have the physical walls to defend us, but perhaps by nightfall tomorrow, something will have made its way up here and managed to crawl over top of itself to get
Yes.
inside."
We'd make no plans on waiting long.
You look quite, if you do not mind my saying so, spent from your trip up here.
Well, yes.
If given some time to rest, this beacon is of utmost importance to us, and it sounds like to you and those within this temple. At least it is a solution for the approaching problem and that which has plagued you for so long.
I agree. He goes, "So take your rest, steel yourselves, and I wish you the best of luck against whatever is inside the temple now."
Thank you.
He says, "I will give you this," and he takes out of his pocket. He goes, "It is a white ward. It looks like a long bone, very, very dry and almost baked." And he goes, "If you, it has been prepared by a devotee of the temple. If you crumble this and put the dust over the top of one who you wish to protect, it will give you armor against the dark creatures for an hour. It is a temporary boon. It is 3 armor."
Ooh. Ooh,
Damn.
who wants that?
Hot damn. Do we want our chosen one to wear it?
Yeah,
I think Kaiser should wear it for
Yeah.
sure.
I think our chosen one should
I have
wear it.
9 might.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
probably
give it to our
would be a good
chosen one.
idea.
Give it to our chosen one. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, I was gonna say Natalie's is 4 armor, is it not? I mean, you could give both to him. You could give Kaiser 7
my
armor.
God.
Woo!
That would be insane.
That would.
I would.
I think Natalie's is
Stack 'em.
4. I can't remember what your green
My thing is for you.
If push
Yeah.
comes to shove, then
for a
perhaps.
minute. Perhaps. Perhaps.
If I need to, I can put it on you, but it only lasts for a minute. So
Only 6 seconds per round.
How is Horatia doing during all of this? Does she seem uncomfortable?
Yeah, she's stressed.
Like no more stress than say like we would be.
Yeah,
Or-
right now,
I see.
that's what you see in her is the same. She's reflecting back sort of the very tense nature of the situation. When he says you can rest, she's quite happy to take a chance to meditate and rest because apparently that's when her vision clarifies.
Ah.
She
Yeah,
has
I'm
not
sure.
had a chance to do.
Yeah, I'm sure her vision is clear when she's resting.
I need the
Yeah,
rope better than a 3.
He gets you some blankets and pillows and leaves you in this sort of greeting area.
A
You
slumber
can take your
party.
10 hour. Yep.
Oh, our
You take your
10 hour.
and yep.
Oh, we
you
take
can
a
have
10 hour-
overnight. He
Okay.
said by
Nice.
sundown tomorrow night.
right.
Oh,
Something
okay.
is gonna be here.
So we're good. We could take it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Guess what? Kaiser's getting you all up at the ass crack of dawn.
That's fine, man. We need it.
Beatrice, are you a level 2? Or
Yeah.
sorry, are you tier 2? So
Yeah.
you add a +2 to your recovery rolls instead of a +1.
Shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That goes up every tier.
Did not know
I forgot to add my 1 because I thought I had already
Okay,
added
so
it.
that
Then I
would be an
remembered
8.
I have fresh, and I get 1 anyway.
that. No, before. Oh, what action?
How low were you guys after running the gauntlet? Like, was anybody?
I had 3
Near-
might left.
Ooh.
My speed and my intellect were the only ones that really took a hit,
Yeah,
and
my
not
intellect
that
sank.
much.
Soccer.
Because I made
Damage
what? I
got
made
nice and
two checks with 2 effort. So that was 8 points down. Yeah, I was at 8 points of intellect.
I have to take my 10-minute one too, and I hate that. Okay, there we go. That's all right.
I don't know what we're finding in the temple proper, what that's going to be like, but I'm really excited for Kaiser to get in there because I think
Me
he's
too.
fucking cool.
Be dope as hell.
Dope on a rope.
Dope on a rope.
Dope on a rope.
Is there anything that anyone wants to say before the final confrontation?
Is Tommy with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to keep track of what NPCs are with us and which ones are not.
I think it's just Tommy and Horatia that are with us.
Okay.
I will take Abigail and Kiara to the side real quickly for a moment.
Okay.
All right.
And she'll come over to you guys. Like her sword is like it's not out, but it's like unsheathed, but it's not like prepared or anything. It's just we're gonna go. I know you know we're gonna go into something very dangerous and deadly, and we don't know what's gonna happen, and we're going to hope for the best and do our best. But Kaiser can't be the only one who has to. Kaiser cannot be the only one who wields all the gods' favor. I think us three together, we need to provide that strength to him when he needs it through our own bindings.
Okay. And how do we do that?
I just think that we need to promise that we need to work when we get up there, and Kaiser has to do whatever he needs to do to light the beacon, whatever that looks like. Hey.
Dogs.
um
Louis like, how do you have eyes in the back of your head, lady? I was way behind you.
He was like, I'm not doing nothing.
Gosh, I'm sorry. We have to band together to make sure, Jesus Christ. We have to band together to make sure that we can protect Kaiser through each of our individual strengths. Not saying try to get markings of the other gods or get connections now. I'm not here to waste time with that, but we have three. We have Desimata, Ruatil, and
Torix.
Zatorix. Every time. Zatorix. Together, I think we're strong.
Of course.
I think we can help him if he needs it. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's smooth sailing and it's easy peasy and everything goes well.
Yes, because it's always easy peasy.
We'll be there for him. If I break my own rule,
That's not going to happen.
if it does, tell my family how much I love them and that they would have been my last thought.
Well, if it's a choice between any of us, choose yourselves over me. Ambition can be carried through thought rather than a person being there. If anything, a symbol carries more ambition at times.
I like our chances of survival better with you there.
I do as well. I have no intention of dying. Yet.
Abigail is like looking back and forth between Beatrice and Kiara as they're speaking to each other, and in her mind, actually, I think out loud, she's gonna be like, "Okay, so I understand, wanting to be self-sacrificing, things like that, but maybe you should try and live for yourselves. Just a thought. Just a thought. You know,
Why
like."
do you go by Tanya?
Why don't I go by Tanya?
Yes.
Well, because that wasn't Everyone knew Tanya. Everyone knew Tanya Barden. No one knew Abigail. That's who I wanted to be. Just Abigail.
So is that who you're living for?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would highly advise you figure that out before tomorrow.
Abigail looks at Kiara. She goes, "How old are you?"
Old enough.
Okay, fangirl.
How about we all swear that we will keep each other alive and make it down this mountain in a new home?
I like that one better. Not
She's gonna
enough of
kinda
this
look between the two.
self-sacrificing shit.
She's gonna look between the two of you. I think some minor brain damage might be a little more acceptable than it once was, preferably in the memory department.
I mean, I could erase
What?
Abigail's memory, but I feel like she wouldn't be thrilled about that.
Really wouldn't mind her forgetting that last thing you told her about.
Oh, I can't go that far back. I could just erase her saying the fangirl bit, and and then she could say it again, so that would actually be better. Are you good with you doing that, Abigail?
I would prefer you not touch my mind at all, please. I'm just now becoming reacquainted with it, and I would like to continue exploring with it. So if you could just not do that, that would be wonderful, Beatrice.
Well, the offer's there. Or if you do something very embarrassing, I could erase your memories. I would remember it, but I could erase it for you.
What are you gonna do after this, Beatrice?
Well, we need to find, we need to see if the head member of the family is alive first.
Oh yeah,
It's,
that's a thing.
Look, as much as I would like the idea that my family will all join together and work together civilly with little
Yeah.
prompting, that's not going to be the
That's
case.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
No.
Right. My sister is the oddity of the family, in case you were unaware. Maybe Kaiser too. And it would be easier to get that done if we had our head, but if we don't, then you will need to establish a new one, which I don't mean to step on toes or presumptions, but
There's not really anyone here whose toes you'll step on if you suggest yourself being the head of the
yes,
family.
it's just weird to say it aloud because, like, it was always sort of in the back of my mind as like never really gonna happen.
Hmm.
It was a thought. It was a nice thought, like a goal, but like one of those goals that you're like, yeah, no, that's just like a dream.
Yeah.
Like if all of my family died in an earthquake kind of thing, you know?
Well, we're about to wake up in a very real way, so
And I want I don't want war to happen with people who are awakened or people who are displeased with our dismissal of Sanatar's power. There will be those who are going to be very upset.
Mm.
And those vampire creatures, the rejection of the gods, that will be difficult to have them enter this new world. So there's a lot that I'm trying to hopefully mediate, ideally. At the very minimum, I want to do that. But I'm
we
going to have to
talked our way
convince.
away from that undead creature. No
Very
bloodshed.
impressive.
It doesn't mean it's going to work all the time and on everyone. There will be people who will not listen.
But I like hedging my bets, and the odds do seem to be highest with you.
I mean, I do get what I want, so it is good, but I want to do Well,
Well, the light of the moon seems to be
seeing
with you.
seeing this, hearing about how much this causes chaos, this over reliance on one thing over another, I'm tempting not to be too over reliant on my ambition.
As you
At the
say, did you have another? Go ahead if you have one more.
I did. Abigail is gonna look at Beatrice and say, at the risk of sounding like a professor, I'm not going to lecture, but I think that if you're looking to not have an over reliance on one thing or another, you have to be willing to listen to the opinions of other people in different areas of their lives. And that includes Nero and Dante.
Mm.
Ooh.
So you are the one who talked to Dante about that.
I made the suggestion and merely asked the question of what he thought he could do with his life. It was kind of a I was testing out those skills. They were a little bit rusty. So I thought I would
You got
ask the question, and I actually think I went
thinking.
a little too hard, if I'm going to be completely honest, but he
I
certainly
used to,
seemed like he was thinking about it.
well, no offense, Dante isn't used to thinking very hard on a lot of things.
I got that impression.
Now I want to talk. Ugh.
And then I think Abigail's going to a final question to Kiara. What are you going to do after all of this?
I'm gonna make a home.
Incredibly vague.
We don't have all the variables, but we'll figure it out.
Cool.
As long as we get a soup place, I feel like this place could really take it. A
Kaiser,
noodle shop, maybe?
before you turn in for the night, is there anything Kaiser wants to do?
He's going to make sure that Nero is tucked in as best as she can be.
You can come with you. It's just Tommy and
Okay.
Horatio.
Yeah. There's a like a balcony or some sort of plinth that they could walk out on.
Yeah. You can look on the there's a wall around this place.
Hmm.
You can walk up on the wall, look out to the mountains below, across. After sunset you can see two, one almost directly south, one off to the southeast, two sparks on the horizon. Desimata's light.
That's
Hundreds of
good to
miles
see.
away.
That horse wasn't fibbing. Tomorrow we're gonna have one of those, hopefully, up there. But I think it might be a little different.
Are you addressing someone in particular?
He's like speaking out over the
Or just talking to him? Yeah.
yeah, just over the opening, I guess, out into the ether.
Yeah. You feel the cold breeze blowing across, and you know that initial light Desimata from the touch of her hand is fading every day. And you have been able, as you have said, to navigate the 4 different ideas that are going on inside. But this place is so suffused with the darkness that your black arm feels heavy at your side in a way that the rest of your body does not. A reminder that this whole world got dragged down into darkness, and that even when the beacons are lit, although it is thin, it is spread far and wide across this land, and it is still the thing that you will most have to guard against and push back to where it belongs, for it is far exceeded its share of time and space, and remains there, thin, brittle in a way. But this place is the heaviest and most solid it has been since you arrived here. You do not know if your arm will obey you tomorrow. But you have another arm.
He tries to, because I imagine it feels like it's been asleep this whole time. That tingly feeling that never truly has gone away, but now it is that full, like, thrumming numbness with how heavy it is. I couldn't have the other 3 without you. We just have to remind you. Not everything is yours. It won't be ever again. He jams his hand into his pocket and walks back.
You feel the throbbing of your pulse in that heavy arm, that tingling. And as you walk back down, you can feel your heart pound harder, knowing what you're going to be up against. And then you can feel it in your other arm, your temples, and in your chest. Same blood flows from that arm back through your heart, back out to the rest of your body and around again. One thing somehow not quite in conflict with itself. And you take a rest. You awake in the morning. Horatia looks at you, Kaiser, and she says, "When I rested after this deal with the followers of Zuatorix, now the future is divided. What I saw was that these people from below and their tools, when afforded the opportunity, they will erupt like lava from their underground shelters and expand their works above the ground as rapidly as they can stand it. And under this strange light, plants and the crops will change. And different things will grow in different ways. It is not the same as the light of Desimata, but things are shifting all the time. I am still not sure what we will find inside the temple, and this is not what I'm used to."
Do you normally receive your visions while you're asleep?
Either while I'm sleeping or am I meditating. One must clear all of the other stimulations out of one's head. Folks.
Yes, of course. For the night is for a rest, when the mind is calm and at peace. Does she have her staff?
Yes.
He'll, kind of gesture to it. Say, the beacon that floats above your staff. May I?
Yes. He flips it down to his hand.
He kind of cradles it. Says, this is what everyone needs. Because the light is life. Nothing changes that. But the life itself is so multifaceted that light gives life. It is life. Remember when I asked you yesterday to sing for us?
Yes.
That is the music we have lived for some time. The magic that uplifts us. And for
Yes,
some,
it was something different back home.
yes. But it is always different for the individual as well. For some, it was a quiet humming. A tune whistled absent-mindedly or in moments of focus. For others, it is sonorous. It is the hymns filling the halls of cathedrals. This light, divine, wakes us from rest. Horatia, the light shines upon us today. And he attempts to send some of the light through the staff down into her. It says, and now the light shines on you. And Horatia, it bids you. Then his expression just falls completely stoic. Confess.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. What the fuck? Ah! Well, how do you do that?
By what mechanical means are you
I'm trying
extracting
to
this?
impart an ideal.
Ben, I just have to say, I fucking love how you use this ability. It's so cool.
Yeah.
That whole thing that he just did was a poem I wrote during the break.
Mhm. That's very impressive.
She looks at you. She goes, there was something in the darkness when we were on patrol that night. But I do not remember it, and I do not understand what it was. But it had power.
He's looking directly at her. He is not breaking eye contact. He wants her to know. He wants her to know he is listening. Firing on all cylinders.
He goes, how do you know what to do with his beacon? Because you are not doing what the Decimat told you, but you are not doing nothing. How do you know?
Because... And he releases the staff and steps just slightly closer to her. Because I back home did so many things wrong. So many things I enabled. And it was because I was kind and once upon a time I was young but impressionable. Because I know what it is to do the right thing. Because I have done the wrong thing for far too long. And the things I have enabled. If it weren't for me letting my family do these things, we wouldn't have been given this opportunity, this punishment, this opportunity to do the right thing. Yes, light is alive. Yes, the beacon is important. But I know that. Deep down inside, I know that. And it's not because Desimata sends me visions. It's because I see it in all of these people. And I even see it in the people we have met on this star.
She takes a deep breath in, and as she starts to talk, black smoke starts to come out of her mouth. And she starts to cry black tears, and she says,
Jesus.
I have seen the future. And you need to get Abigail, and you need to kill me with the light of Desimata, or what you face inside the temple will be much, much worse. And every breath that she speaks, black smoke comes out and heads towards the temple. And we'll leave it there
Oh my god!
for next week.
Oh my gosh, she wants to kill her.
Please shit.
Jesus. I don't think he's gonna let us just kill her. I don't
We
think
may
that's gonna
get to do
happen.
that thing I talked about after all.
Damn.
I don't think he's gonna let us just kill her.
No.
Yeah,
God, that was
I
dope.
gotta write that down.
Phenomenal. Oh
That
my
was incredible,
God.
Ben.
Oh,
And Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
that was
what
shit.
an ending, Greg.
some powerful
Holy
shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Woo. Damn, man.
Holy shit, Greg.
Next time on Starbirth.
Ooh, 13 sessions, guys.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Oh, yeah.
And for me, 18 pages of notes.
Whoa, really?
I do a lot of bullet pointing. Some sessions, like the first session, is like chunky. Yeah, a lot.
Still
Second
though,
session
18 pages for
was only half
12
a
sessions already.
Yeah, I mean, I go to a new page every time we do a new session. So like,
Oh,
first
okay.
page was a page and a quarter. Second session was just a half a page. Third
That's a
session
good way to
was
organize it.
a page. Yeah. Fourth session was a page.
Way better than what I manage.
Fifth session was a page. Sixth session was a lot. I think I did 2.5 whole pages for the sixth session.
Was that Noonir? Is that when you got to
Yes.
Noonir Village? Yeah.
Seven.
Wow,
was
New
was
Year
just
was
half.
six sessions ago. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Jeez.
8
Time
was
do be flying like
a
that.
page. 9 was a page and a half. 10 was also about a page and a quarter. 11 was only about half because we just did a lot of. It was hard for me to write notes while we're doing all this like
Yeah.
interpersonal talking. So
Yeah.
and then this one also is about a half page. Again.
Well, there should be less that you're learning as
Yeah.
you know, you get towards the end.
Yeah.
So it was really I really debated about how to tune the gauntlet because I didn't want a long
liked it.
combat.
I liked
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It
pretty
was
good.
fun. Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was
Fabulous.
neat because like skill challenges and stuff like that have always been kind of cool to me. But the
Mhm.
way D&D has done them, it's just like. But this opens up so much.
Yeah, because it's like
opportunity and
you can use your
options.
abilities, or you can like if one of you had said, "Look, I just want to like attack them like a swarm to cut a bunch of them down," right? Okay, well then make a level 4 attack roll and spend your
Mhm.
points that way. And now you've cut a swath through them, and you're going to charge through the break and whatever you want to do, right? Like
Yeah.
you can handle it any way you feel your character would handle it, which is different than skill challenges in like D&D, which is like you must roll a skill, you cannot use a spell, you must do in order, and it is a DC of X, right? This is like the escalating.
Yeah, and I like
It
that it
is-
progressively got more difficult the more like important the task became.
Yeah, the longer you go at it, the harder it gets, right? The only like, of course, you passed all of them, right? Rarely does anybody fail one in these setups. That's the only part that I feel like is like, I don't know.
Well, the GM
what is-
intrusions offer a lot of like
Yeah,
options
They
for
do.
that.
They do.
Mhm.
and I gave you one on each leg, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just happy I had that one because I used it pretty quickly afterwards.
yep. Yeah, good fun. But yeah, so that was I wanted to do something different, and still give that like cinematic feel of like running through a horde by the skin of your teeth. So fun little design bit.
I liked it.
Absolutely. Oh. Crazy world. We're about to go do some crazy shit here, man.
We might kill
Possibly starting with
Horatio.
a murder.
Yeah.
I know you need to get Abigail and kill me. What the
Oh
fuck?
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that was a heavy line.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
I am curious what Abigail's like. I know you all have been like, we want an excuse to kill her, but now that she's asking for it, I'm curious if there's like a little hesitation.
They're probably, yeah.
As a player, yes.
It'll be very interesting.
I want to know what Kaiser's gonna say to that request.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's less words and more a very specific action.
Yeah.
Is he gonna kill her?
Ooh.
Kill me with the light of Desimata.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will say the consequences are different for
Yeah.
Kaiser than Abigail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he would be upsetting the balance
mm-hmm.
in that sense.
It's true. Oh my god.
I really come to love these characters. I mean, I always love
They're
all your guys'
great.
characters, but I've really come to love
Yeah.
these people.
I really love that Beatrice was like, just let me fucking die if you have a choice.
If it's me or you, it's me.
It's me.
Just let it be me.
just, well, she's like, oh, you guys are better than I am.
And Abigail, protect your damn self.
Yeah.
We don't need self-sacrificing bullshit when we go into the temple.
Yeah.
That's not going to help
for it.
anybody.
I did like Abigail's response when Kiara's like, "Yeah, why don't you go by Tanya?" Oh, it's not who I am. Okay. Is that who you defending then tomorrow? And you're just looking like, excuse me, fuck you.
Well, I mean, because the way I see it, So Tanya and Abigail are two very different people.
Yes,
and so she's
very
not
much.
Tanya anymore, but she's not 100% Abigail, but she can't return to Tanya. So it's kind of like it would be a mixture of the two.
She'll be Tabigail.
She'll be Tabigail, yeah. Or, yeah.
Abonia.
Tabonia.
Tabonia.
Yeah. Wait, no. That sounds suggestive.
Yeah, no.
Tonagale. Tonagale.
Totally go.
Oh.
Yeah, gonna be a stressful one next week. That's
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
going to be interesting.
Oh, shit.
What could go wrong?
Mhm.
Oh god.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
The priest just added so much gravitas
Oh
to
yeah,
that situation.
I
just
loved
like,
it.
Oh yeah. Love paying my bills at 11:15 p.m.
Who doesn't?
Oh, Greg, what is the name of the session?
What is the name of this section? Oh, The Only Way Up. Is that?
The Only
is
Way
that
Oh, I
Up?
like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, excuse
So,
me.
of course, the only way up is through, is the implied, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I greatly enjoyed bisecting with my invisible lightsaber. That was so fun.
Yeah, that was super dope.
Shoo.
Holy shit.
Dope
The
as
blade's
hell.
just warbling around. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
I like to think that Abigail barely hitting was just her distracted by the absolute decimation of the night in front of her.
Yeah. Just what the fuck?
It's like she's seen a lot of shit. That's
Yep.
probably a little much for Abigail.
That's a wee bit much.
Here's a lot.
Oh, I should stop recording.